Alright, so yo, and welcome back to Tales of Arc. And if you are enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I don't know why I stutter there. That's weird. But anyways, we're back to some Destiny 2 New Light as we're continuing our watching of the rest of the, what? I don't know, a lot of cutscenes, essentially, in the dialogues. So, I don't know, some episode ago we did Red War. We kind of, alright, like I told you, I did Red War, so I more or less know what happens. It was just, I guess, rekindling my mind. Is that the phrase you use for that word? I don't know. Then we did Curse of Osiris, which was new to me. So I forgot there was a question I want to ask you guys. I was like, oh yeah. So the thing that's different from Destiny 1, Destiny 2, that I'm not sure if it's the same or not, you guys could probably tell me, is that I like when DLCs add into the overall story. Well, depending on the game. Because sometimes it's like, hey, the base game is this big bad we deal with, because it's like the super big bad, and then we finish it, and then that clears the base game, and that's done. Then the expansion adds in like side stories or side main mission, like, hey, this big bad had a brother, you gotta go kill him too, in the side in the DLC or something, and he has his whole entire kingdom. But since Destiny is a MMO and a like online live service, like essentially it's like a continuous game, and it's so we have one big bad, and then we have all these other mini objectives to get to that big bad, or to build up our forces, essentially what you would do in the base game of a normal game. What I'm saying is, like, these side stories add up to our way to help us fight the witness, or is it just what it is, side stories that more or less doesn't tie into the main story, like the difference between Mandalorian season 1 and season 2, or was it Book of Boba Fett, where I think one of those they had an overall story, but more or less the story were anthologies, so they more or less didn't have that much to do with the main story overall. You know, it's what I'm trying to get at. It's what I'm saying. But so far, the Red War seems is just a what? I guess the Red War, in a way, is a setup. Because sure, we had to deal with Gaul, but he wasn't the overall big main bad. Because it was a setup for the witness, because it awakens the witness. And then Curse of the Osiris was so that we can bring Osiris into the fold for the story. So I guess I have to see, maybe Warmind sets up for this new character, this girl on the screen. She kind of looks like, was it Anna from Beyond Light? I don't know. Maybe to bring her into the big overall story too. I guess we'll see. But if it has anything to do with Rasputin, that's just called a Warmind, I'm pretty sure it's useless as hell. He never does shit.
Life is a delicate thing, God.
Oh.
Hope, faith, love. In an instant.
I was about to say, is that a normal girl in this normal modern world? Because she was wearing a t-shirt and shorts. I was like, but then her friend's like wearing a robe.
Silence and shadow, and the knowledge that you should have done more. Could we have defeated Gaul if the Traveler hadn't awakened? And what of the next threat? Or the next? What then? The Traveler is awake, and the age of legends is upon us.
The age of legends.
In the shadow of the light, our universe is a beautiful, terrible place. Where I once saw miracles, now I see monsters. Someone has to. We have to. That's what a Guardian does.
Alright, so setup and inspirational talk. It's really broad, didn't really tell us what we're facing. We're fighting. Oh, first I was like, what? We're fighting aliens? Well, I mean, they are aliens. Like 3D aliens. I thought it was like,
Guardians aren't supposed to investigate their past. That's the rule. But I'm not good with rules. Not when there's this much at stake. The Clovis Bray tech in that building allowed us to colonize the system during the Golden Age.
I think this is Anna.
They
Yes.
sought to create peace for all humanity.
Well, the good one.
Which is ironic.
Not the evil one.
Because they also built Rasputin, the single most powerful weapon in the solar system.
All right, I'm gonna pause you there. I would like to disagree. Throughout my years of playing Destiny 1 and short amount of time I played Destiny 2, Rasputin has constantly been useless as fuck. He has done nothing. Literally nothing. For this super AI that has this like super encased basement down in the ground, he constantly gets invaded, or someone managed to get in constantly, and we always have to go run our ass down there and save his ass. And even then, I think in Destiny 1, when we had to turn on the stupid thing for the giant satellite thing was like episode 3, 4, 5 or whatever. And then because so they can have that stupid missile to protect the Earth. Because he has this, I think, satellite or something in space that he has. Because he was supposed to guard Earth. But his useless as fuck missiles then did but shit nothing. I know, my hate is unwarranted for Rasputin maybe. But so far, he has proven constantly, every single time when I meet with this guy, to have done nothing. And that's saying a lot, like, compared to some other air characters who don't barely even show up in the story, but when they do, they're big help. Okay.
Either way, it's all been entombed on Mars since the collapse.
So we're
Along
returning
with
to
something
Mars.
far more terrifying.
It's the big bad Hive for this season story. I wonder if at this point it was revealed that she's the stranger sister. We're fighting Frozen Hive. Oh, that's cool. You don't see close combat that often in Destiny 2. Most of it's just shooting stuff or throwing things. Is she not a hunter? Could you not double jump and then climb? All right. I'm guessing we're fighting pyramids. So, what's that beep?
Mars, the first place
guys
where
hear that?
humanity encountered the Traveler. Home to the Clovis Bray Research Facility and lost wonders of the Golden Age. The ice caps have kept those wonders hidden for hundreds of years. But the return of the Traveler's light has sounded an alarm heard throughout the system, and perhaps beyond.
All right, so it's telling you about the space pyramid. I guess that's why they weren't useful. Maybe because this thing was high slumbering underground, so no one ever noticed. Can you still go to Mars now?
Gaull's forces, what remains of them,
Because I think Beyond Light is different from this, right? The planet.
Now that warsats are falling out of orbit near Mars, the Cabal are headed there too. I'll plot a landing course. That's the private Vanguard channel.
Mayday! Do you copy? Vanguard access code 0306. Get away from my ghost, you frozen! Guardian, requesting backup. I repeat, I need backup down here.
This frequency is reserved for official Vanguard business. So look, whoever this is...
That's cute. You've got one of the uptight ghosts.
Uptight?
I'm uploading coordinates to a safe landing zone. Please hurry.
All right, but you're going to owe us for this one.
Why? You're both
I wouldn't
guardians.
have called you down here unless it was absolutely critical. The most dangerous weapon in this system is on this planet, and an entire army of Hive is trying to destroy it.
I guess-
I need your help.
Yeah, the ghost is like, rules are rules. I mean, if it was me, I would just
Touchdown on the
went
surface
in
of Mars,
Ice
Guardian.
Shadows.
What's your status?
God,
Are
I
you
wish I
safe?
can play this.
For now,
I'm gonna keep saying that because it's so stupid how it's vaulted. I should have the option to. I know. I'm like beating a
What's so
dead
important
horse.
there?
Warsats, like the one that almost hit you on approach, have been dropping out of the sky since I got here.
The best thing they could do is probably add in all the old story and then
The greatest
add
weapon of
in.
the
The
Golden
only
Age
thing
you
they
were
don't have to
talking
change it much. All they have to do is just add in a
That's
legendary
impossible.
mode. I will replay
Nothing
that.
is impossible where Rasputin is concerned. Meet me at the facility.
I've never seen Hive like this before.
As far as I know,
And you
they
never
don't
will
accept anyone
again.
but here.
That
I think
answers
it might
that
be time
question.
to call in help from the Vanguard.
Not a great idea. Zavala won't be happy about us digging around Bray. He wants the past to stay buried. But we need to get in there to find out what's going on with Rasputin.
What was that?
Guardian, you still with me?
We're clear. Where to next?
We've found a Golden Age research facility buried inside a glacier. Where do you think? Meet me at the entrance to Clovis Bray.
So I wonder what's the weapon, because we know he had missiles or something in Satellite for last time. Frozen Hive is cool. Did they have the same ability,
Hey,
or was it like
you made it.
stasis ability?
Actually, yes. We did.
Well, there were a lot of them. But you did great. Come on, let's see what's hiding in here. Besides
I
hordes
should
and hordes
probably
of frozen
make the
hive,
screen
I mean.
bigger. I forgot. I was so enthralled by the cutscene.
You two clear a path while I try to find a way into Clovis Bray.
We've encountered Warminds before, but Ikora said Rasputin was trapped on Earth.
Rasputin is capable of operating across multiple systems simultaneously.
So all those
Get this
times the
useless as
Vanguard was
fuck
trying to talk to
machine
the
can't do
Cosmos.
shit.
They were engaging fragments
Yes,
of
that much
Rasputin
power.
left behind after the collapse. But his core mind was always here.
Oh. Does that explain his uselessness? Probably not.
I'm here. I'm really here.
What, your
I can't
home?
believe it.
Your house?
Clovis Bray. I'm home.
Yep. Because that's like the reaction you get when you're like at some place familiar.
The main access is encrypted. Good thing I know a few tricks. At least that seems
So
to run in
is
the
I'm guessing
family.
this like the on the other side of Mars because we,
Personnel identified Dr. Anastasia Bray.
because we were on the other side in Destiny 1, right?
And
And it was all sunny and bright and hot.
Cradle of invention on Mars. You are part of an important moment in history. Together, we will strive to reach beyond the stars. Remember, you are Clovis Bray.
It's exposition.
And we're in business.
Like, it honestly didn't need to tell us all that. But I guess it's for extra lore.
Looks like Rasputin's core is housed in a separate structure. Hope you're up for a little exploring.
This facility is massive.
The Brays dreamed big. I don't know much about my family, but I know that.
What are you talking about? Your dad was terrible.
Hive activity.
Well,
They're swarming
maybe a
the
terrible
core.
father, but a mad scientist in the other.
Let me try to access the security systems.
What's the status on the security systems?
I'm working on it. Hang in there.
We have a big
Oh,
problem.
this is cool. You're like running on the
Come on,
scaffolding?
Rasputin. Give me something here.
Ah, the ice. Hive looks pretty neat. It's kind of like
It's a
stasis
Valkyrie.
fallen.
Rasputin's weapon. I think he heard us.
Okay, so it's like the ice spear that we have now, or the stasis
doors
spear
are
we have
locked.
now.
Did you?
It wasn't me. Maybe he's inviting us inside. Maybe this is where...
He could do that, yeah. Why does he do that all the time? Who the hell? Zavala?
Hello, Guardian.
What the fuck?
Shanks.
What do you think you're doing?
How did he get here?
Do you have any idea how dangerous this thing is?
For a second, I was like, wait, Rasputin? He's human or whatever, Woken? But now I'm like, wait, is that Zavala? How the fuck did he get here? Why do we have to travel all across, kill all these things to make it to this point if he's already here? I guess he's like doing that dad thing when you come in at night and then turns on the light and he's like, where were you? You know it's past your bedtime. Be in bed. The fuck? Also, I need to go flip my fish. It's in the air fryer. I know.
What were you trying to do to Rasputin?
Rasputin is Vanguard business, Anastasia, not yours. You do not belong here.
I beg your pardon?
You belonged in the city. But instead of standing by your brothers and sisters when Gaul came for us, you were here, doing what you always do. What you were never supposed to do.
I did what I believed to be right.
He's just
I came here to protect
lashing out
humanity.
at her.
Isn't that what Guardians are supposed to do?
He was overreaching right there. That was a bit too
This is a war
far.
of many fronts, and there's more than one way to fight it, Zavala. Look, you tried to shield the entire world, but you can't. There's got to be a better way.
And you think Rasputin is the answer? It's gone silent. It's a broken weapon.
I mean, what's
Too
the
dangerous
point?
to be left alone and too unpredictable to wield.
Like,
That might be
she's only
true.
one person
Or
doing
maybe
scouting
he
right
has
here.
Nothing to say. Maybe, just
Like,
maybe.
We can just send
We never
her.
bothered to ask him what he wanted.
I don't have time to go through this with you again. You had no right.
I have every right. You don't understand the connection I share with Rasputin. Here, let me show you.
Like, she's not doing any other thing right now. Because since she's like a single resource, he can just set her to do her own thing,
I can
and then while focus everyone else on everything else.
Rasputin was not the only thing to awaken on Mars.
A lot of people ask us what's
damn
the
it, stupid
difference
ads.
between Mudwater and mushroom coffee. First, we are mushroom coffee. Mushroom coffee is sort of what it sounds like.
I thought we were done for. And then Rasputin, I didn't know if he would answer. I mean, I hoped he would, but you never know with him. That javelin, though? Wow. That's one hell of a confirmation. But the
Can't he
real
just shoot
problem
that everywhere?
is Zol.
I don't know why he
Hive
can't guard
became what
himself
they
and
are
we have
today by
to.
making dark pacts with worm gods. Zol is one of those gods.
Yep.
I've been talking to Zavala, and he has an idea. Something that Zol won't be able to resist. Problem is, that something is in the EDZ, and everyone wants it.
We need something to draw.
All right, let me read some comments. For the Pilgrimage, Parasite Pilgrimage Part 2 from Brick Sandwich. The Whisper of the Whisper of the Worm Sniper and Parasite are family. Whisper of the Worm Sniper and the What's Whisper of the Worm? Oh wait, it's a sniper rifle. I mean, I can see that because they're both literally worms. Unless the Hive worms have like this distant relative of like, oh man, this worm is like my distant cousin, or this is my 42th nephew. Like, I can understand. They're literally worms. Like, they all came from at least some worm place out there. So, like, saying them that they're family, I feel like, yeah, I can see it. The resemblance there. They're both literally worms, or that's just me being racist against Hive. It seems to me that getting turned into a heavy weapon really runs into the worm family. True. Only in Destiny 2, but in Destiny 1, because wasn't it like a special was secondary. Also, the Parasite is the weapon to use against a certain raid in the Deep Stone Crypt. Really? Why not just any grenade launchers? Doesn't seem that special. Unless there's like swarms of enemies, because that's literally what it does. Because it powers up by infesting a swarm of ads. Damn, you really want me to do that raid, huh? I mean, as everything, I'm kind of procrastinating on doing it. I kind of want to do it, I kind of don't. But then again, right now, I don't really have much of a choice because I'm super under level. I'm like 1937, I believe. If I equip every single thing and have like no RNG and no build, then I can at least hit 1940. Even then, that's pretty far. Man, if I could do the seasonal pass, I could get the artifacts and maybe be like 1950, somewhere around there, and then I could probably do it. And I'll probably try to do the Defender Wellspring if I can find anyone that's doing that goddamn mission. It's like a dead content. Then I could progress the story. If not, I'll just start Lightfall. And do it on Legendary. Because that way I can at least get the double chest and maybe it can bump my light level up. And who knows, and maybe I can finish in time and do the Echo story quest or the maybe get Final Shape when it's on sale. But a lot of you guys really thought that I did Lightfall. I'm so far away from Lightfall. Like, I literally, a couple days ago, finished Beyond Light, and then I gotta start the Witch Queen on Legendary for my Warlock. Because I said I'm doing every single one on a different character, so I don't get burned out, do at my own pace. So, yeah, that's what's up. From the same video, excuse me, but you said getting creamed when you walked into the one room, the mission. I love carrying the worm around, felt like I was a god. I did not feel like I was a goddamn stupid ass god. I felt like I was a babysitter to this omnipotent god. This little shit couldn't do anything. That's like how I feel with Rasputin. Except, neither of them are babies. So it should be doing the heavy lifting. But then again, it doesn't have a host. And at least I can give it credit for that. Well, Rasputin has all this AI, superpowered by the universe or some bullshit, and can power across it, and can summon a Valkyrie spear or something out of nowhere, demolishing this group of Hive, yet he couldn't guard himself or spam that constantly. Like, come on, you can't build AI robots? Clovis Bray could do that shit. He has like, what, 10 guys with bazookas and shit down there in his little summer fallout shelter? That's stupid. And yes, I yell out shit during the square of the moment. It was just there. I didn't really know. I was panicking, as I always do, and then sometimes I screw up, sometimes I make it. It is what it is. And that's all the comments, because there's no new Destiny video until, was it Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. So yeah, probably no comments, or maybe no one will watch it. Anyways, continuing on.